Captain Toad's special levels that loitered within Super Mario 3D World definitely brought something new to the table, and now the leader of the Toad Brigade has his very own adventure in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which indeed sports a vast quantity of levels to plough through, while all the time solving puzzles, collecting coins, uncovering hidden golden mushrooms, picking up super gems, dealing with enemies, avoiding all manner of hazards, and of course being rewarded at the end of each level with a power star. But there are also quite a few secrets and Easter eggs dotted amongst the splattering of levels, as for example in episode 1 level 7 named Spin Wheel Library. If you move Toad forward and to the left, enter the bookcase and spin the camera around to the other side and zoom in using X, here you can find a pixel image of Rosalina printed on the front of a book. In the exact same level using the purple warp pipe position to the left, you stumble upon the rest of the Toad Brigade and a picture laying on the floor depicting typical level features found in Super Mario Bros., to which Toad will clap if he is near it. In various other stages, Toad will be able to command a super pickaxe, giving him the ability to destroy blocks and enemies, though while performing these moves, Captain Toad's actions are incredibly similar to the movements of when Mario, or Jumpman in this case, handles the hammer in the original Donkey Kong, backed up by original though remixed music. And it would seem that the year of Luigi never ends, as once again he can be discovered hidden all throughout the game, including popping up in the 2 awesome idle screens that activate after inactivity on the main menu. But the real reason for this episode is to concentrate on the secret ghostly themed appearances that pop up in 3 individual levels spread throughout the 3 separate episodes. This is the Easter Egg Hunter. Welcome everyone to the home of finding sweet chocolate Easter eggs within our video games. Well, okay, perhaps not chocolate ones, but it's as good as having and finding the real thing, but just on a different level, as this is the Easter Egg Hunter. Number 1. In the last 5 years, there have been 2 really creepy talking points covered in 2 different Super Mario adventures. One was found in Super Mario Galaxy 2, where in the Shiverburn Galaxy, 3 mysterious figures could be spotted looking down upon you. And then in Super Mario 3D Land, another revealed itself to gamers after waiting by the stage's end flagpole in World 4's Ghost House for roughly 40 seconds. There are a number of theories as to what these are, but my favourite is that these are Kodama spirits from Japanese folklore. Well, it would seem that Nintendo is at it again, but this time they have come up with 3 different spirits and ghostly elements. As in episode 1 level 16 Dodgy Doors at Boo Mansion, by heading to the back of the house, which will take you all of 15 seconds to do so, there are 3 movable blocks containing doors. From here all you need to do is simply wait until 5 minutes has passed from the moment the level begins. Typically you probably wouldn't do this, as this is rather a quick stage, but if you do happen to be in the vicinity, then suddenly appearing on the wall you can spot many handprints that smother the brickwork. In terms of whose these are, well, this is a really great question. Maybe the handiwork of other toads that wandered through here, since some of the prints are low to the ground, but then again they could be someone else's entirely. Either way, it appears they weren't able to reach the block above in order to help them exit out to the left, meaning that they never made it out. Number 2. The second encounter of such nature is laying within Sinister Street Signs of Episode 2 Level 4, which is a stage that can be completed in a matter of seconds, but instead of doing just that, make your way up to the top of the level where the invisible platforms rest and position yourself so you can jump down to activate the P-switch, where afterwards the street signs will move positions, which is then followed up by a rather deep tone. This actually not only signifies that an exit has been revealed to the end of the level, but if you now wait exactly 5 minutes like before and keep a beady eye on the small window near the ground housing vertical bars, a ghost will drift up through the window and out into the sky every so often. As to why, well, that again is another mystery, but this figure is also the same ghost that appears after eradicating the booze from various other ghost houses.
Number 3.
The final ghost can be tracked down in episode 3 level 17, Fright Train Flight, where after navigating across 3 wagons complete with mud troopers, flaptors and a charging chuck, the locomotive is where the Power Star rests and requires navigating around the front of the train. But rather than heading up the ladder to deal with the next 2 flaptors and mud troopers and onwards to collect your reward, why not wait around for another 5 minutes and look into the distance as the train rolls along the track, as popping up underneath it, a very large ghost complete with rather sharp, pointy teeth can be seen staring straight back at you.